Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity on the Space Coast. We're so happy to see you out in person and out online. So how are y'all? Wonderful, wonderful. Look at the smiles. We're going to open up today with a song called Gather in This Holy Place, just a little ditty I wrote a couple years ago. I hope that you will sing along, okay? Here we go. As we gather in this holy place, we leave all cares behind. We're here to fill our hearts with love and dwell in sacred mind. Thank you, as we embrace this love sublime. We dwell in sacred mind. Thank you, we dwell in sacred mind. And the guitars. Back with me now. Thank you, as we embrace this love sublime. We dwell in sacred mind. Thank you, we dwell in sacred mind.
Good morning, and welcome to Unity on the Space Coast. And let's begin with prayer. Dearest, holiest Spirit, we thank you for your presence here now. We thank you for surrounding us and for dwelling within us. And as we express this love, we feel closer and closer to your presence. As we move through this day and through this service, we appreciate your showering of blessings upon us. And so it is. Amen. Okay. Introduce the band.
You've got the welcome and then the newcomers.
Okay. Okay. Band. Okay. Are there any newcomers here today? Okay. Thank you. And how about online? If you're here online, you can messenger us, you can go to our website, or email us at unityonthespacecoast.org. And if you do that, we will send you and tell you how to claim your gift, because all newcomers get a special gift. Okay.
Okay, and now the introductions of the band. I've got the guitar men. On my left, I've got Michael Triandafils and our lovely Bob Patterson. Thank you, thank you. My name is Barbara McGillicuddy, and I'm today's music director, so I hope that you will all have a great time, sing along, and just envelop yourself in the love and the energy in this church. Thank you. Oh, and join us now. Sorry about that. And join us now as we do the song, When I Pray, Daniel Nahmad's song. What's the matter? You got to Judy put her hand up.
Yeah, Judy's going to do the announcements.
I guess I should have put my glasses on. Judy's going to do our announcements. Sorry about that.
Okay, good morning and welcome. I'm the treasurer, Judy Caswell, your treasurer for 2025, but I'm not up here to do a treasury report, but I do have a special announcement for you. So we have some upcoming events that we'd like for you to participate in, if you're so inclined. Release the Week Sound Bath is this Friday, March 14th, 6:30 to 8, but you can come early and get your favorite spot set up. Dress comfortably, bring a yoga mat, blanket, and pillow, and love offering is very appreciated. We have Gardening Day the next day, March 15th, from 8 to 12. We're going to be clearing nature trails on that side, but helping to beautify and weed our garden. And I don't know if you noticed the flowers in bloom. Come and spend some time with them. They love to have you in their presence. New member class, if interested in becoming a member, see the sign-up sheet in hospitality after the service. We're trying to coordinate one that would work for everyone that is so inclined to want to be a new member. Hospitality volunteers, thank you for those of you that step up and help out, because I think a lot of us like to eat. So if we could have people volunteer, then it's less work for the individuals that show up. Care kits, they're still available in hospitality to take and give to someone in need. Suggested love offering is $5, but don't let that stop you. If you see that there is a need, to please give out to those that you see in our community. Now, this is the announcement. I had a congregant approach me and want to contribute $5,000 to help pay down our EIDL loan. So,
Yay.
Yeah, yep. So we're going to do matching funds with that, and last time I checked, it was $49,000 something. You'd think I'd be better at remembering numbers, but I'm not very good at that. So help us reduce our EIDL loan through contributing weekly or monthly to this fundraiser, but please designate it as matching funds. And we would still appreciate what you give to us weekly as your Sunday tithe. This would be, in addition to it. And this will go on for however long it takes. I know last time that we did the 10,000, 2 months it was met. So we'll see how that is, because I know things are a little bit more expensive these days. So, yeah. All right, and I think that might be it. If you have any questions, you can see me later about the matching funds. Now you're on.
Now I'm on. Okay, and we are going to join together, everybody singing the lovely Daniel Nahmod song called When I Pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I I pray right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God.
Okay, our values and mission statement. Unity on the Space Coast celebrates a world of harmony, abundance, and divinity. We joyously express truth, inspiring transformation. Our core values. Inclusiveness. We recognize the value and oneness of all beings. Compassion. We nurture all beings with kindness, love, and understanding. Gratitude. We appreciate all we have, give, and receive. Growth. We learn from the transformative adventures of life. And healing. We embrace the journey of becoming vibrant, healthy, and whole. The daily word will be done by Josh.
Good morning, everyone. Today we affirm I am awake and fully present in life. Our message reads, awakening from sleep, I pause for a moment to feel the energy of a new day. Birds outside my window sing in a greeting. My still closed eyelids sense the morning light, letting go of the delicious relaxation of sleep. I stretch my limbs, open my eyes, and rise from my bed. Awake fully, present in mind, body, and soul to each activity of this day and to each person I meet. I feel truly connected. I engage fully with my daily work, study, prayer, and recreation. I notice details in my surroundings and see expressions of love and kindness I may have overlooked. Each moment becomes a more vivid and meaningful. Nothing feels ordinary when I am awake. My life is a journey of discovery and appreciation. And the verse is from Mark chapter 13, verse 37. And what I say to you, I say to all, keep awake.
And now we have the privilege of hearing Mr. Bob Patterson on guitar.
I have to say I was inspired by Barbara. She's going to sing some beautiful Irish songs for you. And I thought, well, you can't get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow until you first go.
Over the rainbow. Yay.
Okay, it's time for meditation. So I'd like you to get in a comfortable position. Legs on the floor, and let's come to our breath. And just take a deep breath in. And as we let go, breathe out. And now, in your imagination, I'd like you to consider a garden. This is the time when people would be thinking, as winter leaves us and we move into spring, what they want from their garden. And I welcome you to look at that patch of land that you would like to have as your garden. And I'd like you to begin to plan. And as you look at the garden, you see that it's covered by lots of debris that's blown over through the winter. And first, you have to clear away that debris. And so as you clear that away, you continue pondering what you will be putting into this garden. And you start to rake. And you think about the composting that you've done over the past year as you've taken the leftovers and put it into your compost pile, knowing that nothing is wasted. We can use everything. And you put the leaves and everything that you know can be composted, and you know that it's ready to be dug into your garden, and that it will provide the nutrients that you need to grow your plants and seeds. But first we have to till that soil and work that soil to prepare for what we will grow in the next year. As you imagine the abundance and harvest you will reap, you continue to dig the soil with which it is grown in. And so it is with our soil, with our soul. Within our soul, we need to use everything in our life and dig it in and use it to grow as we move through the year. And in this garden, after you have prepared the soil, you plant the seeds. And perhaps you have bought some plants or grown them yourself, and you begin to plant those plants. And you continue to imagine how your garden will grow, knowing that you have made yourself ready to receive everything you plant. The seeds of love, the beauty of the flowers, the bounty of the fruits and vegetables, you know will be part of your life. And you feel grateful, for you know that you have been given all that you need. And you celebrate this garden as you anticipate how you will grow through the next year. And so it is with our souls. We prepare ourselves for growth, for change, knowing that there are always surprises. There are weeds that grow that we have to remove, and that we continue to water, and we celebrate the sunlight and the rain, knowing that all will contribute to the beauty of our garden and for the beauty of our lives. And so it is. Amen. Still dwelling in my garden. Not thinking about other things. Okay. Today, actually. See, I've moved further and further into the day. Today we welcome Reverend Faith Cotter, who is a child of this area, growing up in Satellite Beach. Faith is with Unity of Orlando, and we welcome her here today, where she will be speaking on Release Your Fear and Renew Your Faith. Thank you, Faith.
Good morning. Are you okay with me here, or should I go up? Okay. Well, how heavy is this? No, just kidding. Oh. Well, while she's doing that, can we hear it one more time for all the teams that put a service together? Music, technology, greetings. Thank you. Thank you. So this is a time for renewal. Well, first let me say that I'm Reverend Faith Cotter. I'm from Unity of Central Florida. I go to that particular church, which Roxanne came out of. So long lineage of Unity ministers. In fact, she was my mentor for a couple of my classes. Don Barton and I attended ministerial school together. I was ordained one semester before he was. So we're longtime friends, as well as Hank Lewis. So we all know each other. And Harold, you got a little circuit of reverends going along this path, all very good at what they do. So today we're talking about Release Your Fear and Renew Your Faith, which kind of lines up very nicely with the Lenten series. And today is the first Sunday of Lent, where we're releasing. So have any of you ever blown on a dandelion? Can we put a picture of the dandelion up there? How many of you have ever blown on a dandelion? Yes. Why? Someone say why. No. You're so good. You follow directions so well. No. Why would you blow on a dandelion? Scatter. Make a wish. How many else? Make a wish. Scatter the seeds to watch it fly away. Yes. Well, did you know that the dandelion is a symbol of resilience and strength? No. It's a symbol of the ability to overcome adversity. Think of it as it starts as a bright yellow flower. Now, some will say flowers, some's going to say weeds, and there was a whole big debate about it on Facebook at one point. But it does start as a yellow flower, and then what it does is it closes up and goes dormant for a little bit, and then it bursts into this white seed head that we like to blow and scatter everywhere. It's a symbol of nature's cycle of transformation. It is also used for medicine purposes. There's a lot of people that drink dandelion tea, eat the stems and the roots. But it's a reminder of beauty of the cycle of transformation, which we're going to talk about. And it is a symbol of release. Release. because we release and scatter those seeds everywhere. So there's a lot going on right now, would you say, in the world? In the world? There's news cycles coming at us so fast that we don't even, our heads are spinning, like what's next? That we can become addicted to this chaos that's being created. And addicted by meaning we're scrolling, we're reading, we're trying to keep up with everything that's going on. And in my opinion, we're witnessing a world that's out of balance, right? It's out of balance. And so as a result, there are many people that are afraid right now. They're afraid. And so in 12-step recovery programs, you may have heard the phrase, fear, false events appearing real. Well, some of these events are real, right? Some of them are real. And fear can be healthy if it's a response to danger. But when it becomes fear that is paralyzing, right? Or the body itself becomes addicted and the mind becomes addicted to the fear response, that we no longer can find faith. And so I'm as a minister, yes, I'm a minister, but I will tell you that when I speak in reality, I'm just like you. I'm the same as you. I go through the same things as you do. And so I have to fall back on spiritual practices to get through the same type of things that you do every day. We're all connected. We're all the same, right? So how do we find the balance to release the fear and then renew our faith? How do we find that? We go back to our practices, our spiritual practices. So one of the spiritual practices that we talk about in Unities is denials and affirmations. Now, how many of people thought affirmation comes first and then the denial? Did anybody else think that? Okay, well, good, because I'm the one who only thinks that way. Maybe it's because A becomes before D in the alphabet. I don't know. But I must have missed that somewhere 35 years ago when I got into Unity and they said affirmations and denials, and for some reason I flipped them. I don't know. But you do have to have the denial before you have the affirmation. So let's talk about the denial. Laura Barrett Bennett, who is a third-generation Unity minister of 42 years, wrote a book, Denial and Affirmations. And she said, a denial alleviates the soul's suffering, not by ignoring the thoughts or feelings or experiences we so often have as human beings, but by letting go of the belief that those thoughts, feelings, and experiences can control us and our lives. Letting go of the belief. We don't deny the fear, but instead we let go of the power it has over us. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, taught the idea of denial as a universal spiritual law that goes back to the beginning. So for Charles Fillmore, everything started with the beginning. Now the earth was formless and it was empty. And over the surface of the deep, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, let there be light. If you go back and you study Charles and you know the powers, the faith, strength, judgment, wisdom, denial, affirmation, all came from that, the formless earth, and let there be light. And so Charles would say that before the earth was, there was divine mind, and then there was the idea, let there be light. That the earth formless is denial. And the let there be light was the affirmation. And so we take this on a deep level of affirmations and denials. And for the dandelion to close up and then affirm itself again. For nature to come together. It's in nature and cycles we see all the time. Take fire, for example, all the LA fires, which was horrible. And you have forests burning down. But what will happen? You'll have rebirth and regrowth. And so at that particular time, there is denial of life, but then there'll be affirming life when the new birth and the new trees and the new brush comes up. See, affirmation and denial is a cycle. It's the cycle of life. We call it many different things. We call it different things. We call it winter and spring, right? It's an up from denial of growth. Spring, affirming the growth. Life force that is under everything that we have in our lives. It is the life force of life. On a spiritual level, we deny our ego and affirm our divinity. Do we not? That is the goal. Does it happen all the time? No, because we're human. So it doesn't. We deny our fear, whatever it is attached to. We deny the fear so that we can renew our faith. We deny the fear that it has power over us. We don't deny that things are happening. What we're denying is that it has to paralyze us and stop us from practicing spiritually, or stop us in our tracks, and stop us from seeing and envisioning and to connect with the divinity within us. It can't do that. So in Mark 5, I'm going to read this little story about a woman that you may have heard about that had been bleeding for 12 years. It's real short. And it says, a large crowd followed and pressed around him, meaning Jesus. And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had. Yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak. Because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. Immediately, her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body, that she was freed from all of her suffering. At once, Jesus realized that power had gone out of him, and he turned around in the crowd and asked, who touched my clothes? His disciples says, you see the people crowding around you, and you ask, who touched your clothes? But Jesus looked around to see who had done it. She was afraid, knowing that what would happen to her. So she came and fell at his feet, and trembling with fear, told him the whole truth. And he said to her, daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering. She had been denying her healing for 12 years. 12 years she had the belief that she would not get better. She went to doctor, she spent her money. But then one moment she had that flash of divine thinking and said, you know what, if I can just deny the power that this illness has over me and touch his clothes, I will renew my faith, I will be healed. And that's just what happened. He turned to her and said, your faith has healed you. She took an action, and then she was healed. Jesus affirmed her faith in healing. Unity uses denials as a way of changing the pattern of fear and thinking, to change our thinking, to get us unstuck when we're feeling powerless, when all of these things are going on. That we're able to see past the circumstances that are holding us in that place and know that through affirmations, the cycle can be broken. And so affirmations, let's talk about those. Charles said, faith is the strength of the soul inside. Faith is the strength of the soul inside. Faith is a living energy in which all things follow. All things follow. It is the power that Jesus showed, right? All things follow. When faith is exercised in a deep spiritual consciousness, it changes our thinking. When faith is knowing that this too shall pass, this too shall pass. We've seen it in our lives before. That's our cultivated faith. It's the power that affirms that we are divine children of God. Okay? If you seek clarity, you'll find it. If you seek strength, you'll overcome it. If you seek guidance, you'll have wisdom. Is it easy? No. No. Not always. Not always. So how do you do it? To understand that we're not powerless, that we have practices and tools. It's practical Christianity. We have practices and tools that can get us through what we're going through. We have practices and tools. Unity has what they call a 5-step affirmative prayer process. And Charles taught affirmative prayer is the use of denials and affirmation within this process. Okay? So when you practice it and you prepare for life-changing results, then you are connecting with the Christ consciousness that we so desperately seek sometimes. So how does that happen? Well, the 5-step prayer process is relaxation, concentration, meditation. You know it. You practice it maybe without even realizing it, right? Meditation. Switch this here. Realization and gratitude. So here's what I would like for you to do, because this is called practice. So take a deep breath. Relax. How do we practice denials and affirmation in a process that we already know? Take another deep breath and blow that out. Relaxation. Releasing all tension. Close your eyes. There's nothing for you to do right now in this moment. We're going to release the fears so that we can get in touch and affirm who and what we are through concentration. Focus on your breath and just listen. And then if you would like to repeat in your mind, I'm going to say it twice. I'm going to say a denial 2 times. I release the fear of lack or limitation, that there is not enough. Take a deep breath and release. I release the fear of lack or limitation, that there is not enough. I release the fear of facing life alone. I release the fear of facing life alone. I release the mass consciousness of fear and insecurity that is all around me. Take a deep breath on that one. And just let it go. Release the fear of mass consciousness and insecurity all around you. I release the fear of the unknown. I release the fear of the unknown. I release the energy of fear that I am holding on to in my physical body. And I allow any feeling in my body to let go. To let go any feeling that is not serving me. So I allow my shoulders to drop, my arms to fall, and I become open. I release any energy of fear that I'm holding on to in my body, allowing it to just fall away. Step 3 of the process is meditation. And so we'll just take a moment of silence to just release any tension, limitation, mass consciousness, unknown. And as we release these fears, understanding they have no power over who and what you are, a divine child of God, we make space for number 4, the realization, the deep inner knowing of renewal that is in the life force of earth and in you. And so we affirm, I renew through my faith. There is enough, and possibilities are unlimited, and I am good. I renew through my faith. There is enough, and possibilities are unlimited, and I am good. I renew through my faith. I am the Christ consciousness, connected to all people. I renew through my faith. I am the Christ consciousness, connected to all people. I renew through my faith. I am part of a mass consciousness of strength, love, and peace. I renew through my faith. I am part of a mass consciousness of strength, love, and peace. I renew through my faith. I have understanding that change and transformation is part of the life cycle. I renew through my faith. I have understanding that change and transformation is part of the life cycle. Five, appreciation. I am grateful for the ability to perceive the false thoughts so I can release them and renew my mind in God's divine plan. Let there be light. I am grateful for the ability to perceive the false thoughts so I can release them and renew my mind with God's divine plan. Let there be light. Take a deep breath and release. And I invite you to come back to this space as you're willing and able, to just bring you back into this room, and you can open your eyes when you're ready. Become aware of your abilities. You have these abilities. to overcome the chaos that may be around you, to carry the strength of God and good. As we come back to this time and place, friends, when you do this work, the universe will answer. In all of the midst of the chaos, I'll tell you that I was an assistant principal. I was, actually till a week ago, an assistant principal at a high school for 13 years. I was at the same high school. But it was an environment that was toxic at this time. I also knew I outgrew the position that I was in. And all this chaos that's happening in the world, and all these things that could connect me or pull me in fear, I said, you know what? There's a position that opened at the district. Let me apply for it. Let's see what happens. I got that position at the district. So now I'm over the high school programs that I ran at the high school level. Am I insane for changing jobs right now in the middle of everything that's going on? No. Nothing was it just flowed. They're happy to have me. I finished my first week. I don't carry a radio that pulls my pants down anymore. Like weights me down. And I'm excited. You see, it's easy to get addicted to the scrolling and to the reading and to this blurb and that blurb, but that's not how we operate in unity. That's how we don't want to operate in unity. Is it perfect? No. I'm not perfect. There are days that I get mad at the person that cut me off or whatever it may be. But there's also days when the person comes up and accuses me of cutting in line that I go, have a great day. I don't have to have you affect my brain, right? We are part of a mass consciousness of Christ and light workers. So sometimes you're the voice in all of it that keeps them calm. You're the voice when they go, oh my gosh, I'm sorry you're leaving. Thank you. You were the only one who listened. Didn't know that. You didn't tell me that when I was there, but okay. That's okay. See, the universe will answer when we do our work. When we do our work, the universe answers. Instead of getting wrapped up into the fear and deny, we affirm. We affirm. But you must have denial before you have affirmation. Right? That's how life works. That's how life cycle works. That's how the universe works. We clear out so that we can accept the good. Be aware that life operates on a deeper universal law. This deeper universal law. So I give, I receive. So I give, I receive. I affirm, I deny. I affirm, I deny. There's no end. There's no end. You don't get to jump off yet. Right? The balance starts with you. Be the balance. Be the balance. For your own peace of mind. Release your fear and renew your faith, because you know what? You're worthy of it. You are worthy. Thank you. Do I back down?
So guess what happened? I realized I was not going to be here next week. So how was I going to sing my St. Patrick's Day songs this week? Yay. So they're all going to be on the screen. I want you guys to sing along with me. We'll start with My Wild Irish Rose. We'll go into Danny Boy. And we'll end with Tooraloo Raloora. Did you get that? Say that. Tooraloo Raloora. Yeah, see, you know it, don't you? Okay, let me get my cheat words up here, just in case. All right. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Over in Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low. Just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way. And I'd give the world if she could sing this song to me today. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ro, tooraloo-ra-lie, tooraloo-ra-loo-ro. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ro, tooraloo-ra-lie, tooraloo-ra-loo-ro. That's an Irish lullaby. One more time. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ro, tooraloo-ra-loo-ro. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ro, tooraloo-ra-lie, tooraloo-ra-loo-ro. That's an Irish lullaby. Nice job. Thank you.
And happy St. Patrick's Day.
And to you, and to you all, thank you very much.
Okay, so well, we're still a little early, but maybe we can make it 7 days or 8. Okay, it's time for our prosperity celebration. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving.
All right, and sing along with. Oh, you've got more to say there. Sorry about that. I keep stepping on you.
That's okay. Okay, there are many ways to tithe. There's the Sunday basket, which we're passing around, cash or check. There's by Venmo at Unity on the Space Coast. And by PayPal. We accept every way possible.
Here we go. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Bring it home with me. God gives me everything I need. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, for more than 130 years, affirmative prayer has been key to Unity's mission. You'll see in the seats in front of you little blue slips. You can fill those out with a prayer request and put it in the box at the back of the sanctuary that Celia's actually standing in front of. That's okay. I'm a spiritual director, and and a prayer chaplain, and if you would like prayer after service, please feel free to stop me. I also will be in the back. There's a place called the Prayer Place. And so it's 2 doors on the right down, and if you want individual prayer, I will be there to greet you. Okay. Next week. Okay, we have Reverend Don Barton continuing the 12 Powers of Our Planet series, and this one is on strength. I guess that's it. Oh, okay, now it's time to do Peace on Earth.
Stand and join us in singing, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with our family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now.
And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Thank you,
And
God.
our affirmation today is, I am awake and fully present in life.
Amen. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. One more time. Gives me everything I need. Hooray! Thank you so much.